Here's more wrestling news for December 25th, 2025. Your headlines for this afternoon include WWE replaces Randy Orton after Cena's retirement, Kenny Omega sparks chaos with massive tease on AEW Dynamite, AEW pulls major surprise, three-time WWE title holder loses clean, Netflix confirms Hulk Hogan documentary following his passing, Seth Rollins claps back at haters, supports WWE's decision, WWE teams with Stranger Things for first ever Netflix Raw event, and more. WWE has officially updated its featured superstars banner following John Cena's retirement, and fans have already picked up on a surprising detail. As expected, Cena was removed from the lineup after confirming the end of his in-ring career, but the update also shows that Randy Orton has been removed as well. The change immediately raised eyebrows as Orton's removal wasn't announced, explained, or addressed by WWE in any official capacity. With Cena stepping away, many assumed the update simply reflected current roster status, but Orton's disappearance from the banner has sparked questions online about what it could mean. It remains to be seen what the Triple H-led creative team has planned for Randy Orton's future in the company. Is this a sign of something bigger, or are fans reading too far into a graphic update? Do you think Randy Orton being removed is a cause for concern, or just routine branding? Share your thoughts below. What's your take on this? The Young Bucks' long-awaited babyface turn at AEW Full Gear brought the Elite back together as Matt and Nick Jackson rushed in to save Kenny Omega from a post-match beatdown at the hands of the Don Callis family. That reunion led to a high-stakes trios match on last week's AEW Dynamite, where the Elite, Omega and the Jackson brothers, defeated Hechicero, Kazuchika Okada, and Konosuke Takeshita in what was billed as a $1 million bout. However, this week's episode took an unexpected turn. During a backstage interview, Lexi Nair asked the Young Bucks for an update on their condition following the match. Both brothers were visibly taped up across the ribs and shoulders, and the update wasn't what fans hoped to hear. They confirmed that they will not be medically cleared for the remainder of the year, effectively sidelining them until 2026. That leaves Kenny Omega on his own, and judging by his response, he already has plans. Maybe this gives me a chance to take care of something that I need to take care of myself. While you guys are resting up, I'm gonna do something that I think should have been done a little while ago. The moment immediately set off speculation online. With Omega suddenly operating solo again, fans are wondering where this is headed. Some believe Omega may be hinting at confronting Andrade, especially with Andrade's WWE non-compete period now expired. Others think this is leading to a completely different direction, possibly a confrontation, a revenge angle, or even the reappearance of another major name within AEW. For now, the Elite are reunited in spirit but separated in action, and Omega's next move just became one of the biggest questions heading into 2026. What do you think Kenny Omega is planning? Andrade, revenge, or a surprise reunion? Share your predictions below. Enjoying the video? A quick like goes a long way in helping us grow and deliver more wrestling news you care about. A former WWE star came up short in a high-stakes match on the go-home episode of AEW Dynamite, ending a recent wave of momentum at the worst possible time. Ricochet, who has been on a steady rise since capturing the AEW National Championship at Full Gear, failed to secure another major win as he was defeated by Bandito, the current ROH World Champion. This match stemmed from last week's Holiday Bash edition of Dynamite, where a battle royal was held to determine the final two competitors for the Dynamite Diamond Ring, a prize synonymous with MJF since the company's earliest days. Ricochet and Bandito outlasted the field and advanced to the finals for the right to claim the ring and the momentum that comes with it. Their showdown delivered. Both men worked at a blistering pace and traded high-impact offense as the crowd rallied behind the action. In the closing moments, Ricochet, a three-time champion in WWE prior to joining AEW, attempted to bend the rules in hopes of stealing the victory. Bandito, however, countered the setup, trapped him with a sudden roll-up, and scored the win. With the victory, Bandito not only walks away with the Dynamite Diamond Ring, but he also secures an AEW World title shot at Maximum Carnage on January 14th, a booking shift that immediately alters the landscape heading into the pay-per-view. A new documentary centered on wrestling icon Hulk Hogan is officially in development at Netflix, and it's expected to feature rare, intimate footage filmed shortly before his passing. The news was revealed by Netflix's Vice President of Sports, Gabe Spitzer, while talking with John Orend of The Varsity. During the discussion about Netflix's expanding sports documentary slate, Spitzer mentioned that the company had been actively filming with Hogan near the end of his life. Hulk Hogan, we had been filming with Hogan for 20 hours around the time of when he passed. We think that can be a good one. Hogan passed away in July 2025, and the documentary is expected to include never-before-seen footage captured during the final moments of his life. Spitzer also noted that Netflix has become increasingly selective with documentary projects as the market becomes saturated with follow-style content, but Hogan's story stood out enough to move forward alongside projects tied to figures like Mike Tyson and Deion Sanders. No release date has been announced, but the confirmation that nearly 20 hours of footage exists suggests the project could offer a deeply personal look at Hogan beyond the larger-than-life persona fans knew for decades. Are you interested in watching Hulk Hogan's final documentary on Netflix? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Despite being away from WWE television, Roman Reigns is still making an impact where it matters most. Reigns, who hasn't wrestled since Survivor Series War Games in November 2025, spent part of his holiday season giving back in a quiet but meaningful way. Instead of taking time off, he was spotted delivering pizzas to children at local hospitals, a gesture that immediately won fans over once word got out. The moment was shared by Mimi's Ravioli, a local restaurant that posted a photo of Reigns on Instagram. According to its owner, Reigns arrived on his own time, with no cameras, no media push, and no attempt to turn it into a publicity move. It was simply the tribal chief doing something kind for kids who needed a lift. They went on to praise Reigns for going above and beyond, noting that he didn't show up for headlines, he showed up because that's who he is. I'm glad we can call Joe our friend. Thank you for stopping by, saying hello, and bringing the kids pizza. It's an honor to have you walk through my doors, buddy. Keep doing what you're doing and keep paying it forward. God created people like you to make this a better place. Thank you guys from my family to everyone. I kept the line for 10 straight hours today in Mimi's. We don't stop until every order is done. Thank you. We are blessed from my family, my friends, and my workers. We thank you all. For fans who have followed Reigns' journey, including his real-life battle with leukemia, the gesture carries even more weight. It wasn't just charity, it was a reminder of how far he's come and why his presence resonates beyond the ring. There's still no official update on when Reigns will return to WWE, but moments like this only strengthen his fan base. Whether he's delivering a Superman punch or delivering pizza, Roman Reigns continues to lead by example, and he's clearly still at the head of the table. Seth Rollins stepped forward to defend WWE following fan backlash over the company's recent creative directions, particularly the booking of John Cena's retirement tour. The Stamford-based promotion has faced a wave of criticism throughout the year, but the reaction reached its peak after Cena tapped out to Gunther on December 13th in what is being treated as his final match. Many fans felt Cena should have gone out with a win, and the finish quickly became one of the most divisive talking points of the entire farewell run. Rollins, however, isn't seeing it that way. Speaking with Fox News Digital, the former world champion made it clear that the booking was intentional and necessary. If John Cena had just won the match, you wouldn't be asking any questions about it. We're not even having the conversation. No one would be saying the name Gunther. None of this would be going on. At the end of the day, it's always about what's next, and John understood that better than anybody. Rollins emphasized that the finish was about the future of WWE, not the past. Cena putting over Gunther was a strategic moment designed to elevate one of the company's top rising figures, something Rollins believes Cena fully understood going in. The business rolls on, the shows keep coming, the audience changes, the machine powers through. So my feeling is I saw John smile before he tapped out, and I think he knew exactly what he was doing. In Rollins' eyes, Cena didn't lose, he passed the torch. Whether fans agree with the call or not, the booking has already done what WWE wanted. People are talking, and Gunther's name is now at the center of the conversation. WWE is officially stepping into the Upside Down. Netflix has confirmed that the January 5th, 2026 episode of Raw will be a special crossover with one of its biggest franchises, Stranger Things. The episode will stream live exclusively on Netflix at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, marking the first crossover of its kind between the pro wrestling world and the hit Supernatural series. The news was initially reported by WrestleVotes, and WWE has now locked it in. Since the announcement, fan speculation has taken off regarding how the show will blend Stranger Things elements, horror, sci-fi visuals, and storyline atmosphere into a live wrestling broadcast. With 2 championship matches scheduled and a full Stranger Things theme attached, WWE appears to be going all in on the crossover approach. Portals, demogorgons, eerie lighting, and supernatural set pieces are all on the table, creating what could be one of the most experimental Raw episodes in years. Would you want to see more TV and movie crossovers in WWE going forward? Sound off in the comments below. For all of our subscribers, don't miss the 9 a.m. Eastern video we dropped earlier today. Smash that bell icon and select all notifications so you're always in the loop.